Tonight on AMC, our favorite show, The Walking Dead. Dead City air, and we have the all-new Sunday, July 23, 2023, episode of The Walking Dead. Dead City recap below. On tonight's The Walking Dead, Dead City Season 1, Episode 6 by now called Doma, as per the AMC synopsis. Tensions between Maggie and Negan come to a head. Ginny's search continues. Questions arise around Armstrong's path forward. So make sure to bookmark this spot and come back from 9 p.m., 10 p.m. ET for our The Walking Dead, Dead City recap. While you wait for the recap, make sure to check out all our The Walking Dead recaps, spoilers, news, and more, right here. Tonight's episode begins with Ginny. She reveals herself to Negan, who is very happy to see her and runs to hug her. Maggie sees Ginny. She tells Negan that Ginny just wants to be with him, but he doesn't want her there. He can't protect her and help Maggie get Herschel. Gaius is also there and offers to take Ginny elsewhere, somewhere safe. Negan tells Ginny that she is going to go with Gaius. She doesn't want to stay with him. She doesn't know him. He is not who she thinks he is. She starts talking and he says no. All these months, and now she wants to talk. He tells her that he killed her dad, and he is wanted for robbing a wagon train. He killed 5 of them, and one of them was her father. He let her tag along because he knew she had nobody. She was just a debt he had to pay, that is it. Ginny runs off with Gaius. Negan and Maggie walk off. You can hear walkers in the distance. Gaius and Ginny make it to the water and set off. Elsewhere, Negan looks visibly distraught. Maggie tells him that he should sleep, but he says he is good, and he would rather keep watch with her. Maggie tells him that she knows what he did to Ginny was not easy. She tells him a story about when she was little. She crawled into bed with her mom when she was sick, and she would tell her about Santa and the Macy's store in Manhattan. She used to daydream that she would go to NY and become best friends with Santa, and he would fix or replace all her broken toys. They hear tires squealing. It's go time. Negan is in an ambulance with Crode and his men and Maggie. Crode talks about how he found Jerome, got him to talk, the story of the widow, Maggie, and he knew that she could help to get Negan for him. He just had to give Maggie a little push. He never thought she could pull it off. They arrive at a bank and are down in the vault. Negan has a moment with Maggie and asks her to look after Ginny. That is all he asks. Herschel comes out of the vault. Negan walks in and passes him, says it is good to see him. Maggie rushes to Herschel and hugs him. Gaius leaves Ginny and stops to look at 3 walkers that were hung from a pole. He is just arriving in New Babylon. Once there, he tells people that he found Negan. He shot and killed him. He is offered a cigar to celebrate. The New Babylon leader doesn't believe Gaius and tells him that she wants to know more about the method. Maggie and Herschel are in a truck. She tells him that she cannot imagine what he went through. He says he was fine. He felt safe. She tells him that she is glad that he is back. He says it looked like she was more obsessed with Negan. Her whole life he has been looking over his shoulder. She never sees him. She just wanted revenge on Negan. Crode is with Negan. He reminisces about when they first met, and Negan saw something in him. This was also the time that Negan started using Lucille. He says Negan taught him complete submission, and they were untouchable. It was beautiful. Crode says it took him years to understand what happened between them. Sure, he killed the girl. Negan told him not to, and he disobeyed him. And that is when he became the threat, and that will never happen again. Maggie tells Herschel she has been thinking about what he said. This thing with Negan, she has to finish it, so she can just let it go. Crode brings Negan into a theater where a lot of people are sleeping. They walk through to some hallways and end up to where there is a door. Crode says he can't wait for him to meet her. It is like his meeting his mom and dad. In the room, there is a woman named Doma. Crode introduces her to Negan. Doma tells Crode that she wants time alone with Negan to get better acquainted. Crode obeys and leaves the room. The key opens a box. Inside there is a toe. She says her former guest told her about the man who killed his father in front of his mother and him, the unborn baby in his mother's belly, and he thinks the man might be remorseful. Herschel told her all this once he felt safe with her, and here Negan came all this way to save the boy. Delma exchanged Herschel for Negan and only took a little piece, but she could always go back for more if Negan doesn't do what she wants him to do.